big snow?
Unfortunately not.
All right. Thanks, Jason. John Rawlings here now. John, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, today is Thursday, so you know that can only mean one thing. Girls' Night Out. Catch the highlights from 8 different games for your viewing pleasure right after this quick timeout. Good evening and welcome to Girls Night Out. I'm John Rawlings, and tonight we start in the Western Buckeye League, where the conference leaders of OG welcome second place Kenton. Ottawa-Glandorf is ranked first in the state in Division II. Ryan Miller's Wildcats trying to hand them their first loss. Third quarter, Kylie White goes long for Aaron Kaufman, who lays it home. Titans with a 37-32 advantage. And then it's White kicking to Katie Hempfling for the corner 3. The junior makes it 40-32 Titans. And here it's Hempfling with a slick dish to White for the lay-in. Home team with a 10-point lead. Kent needs to regroup out of a timeout. Ellie Miller pulls from long range. She gets the Lady Cats back within 7, but too much OG. Devin Warnicki to Hempfling in the lane. She scores a career-high 27 tonight as OG stays undefeated 60-49. At the bathtub on Lima's northeast side, the Wildkittens host Van Wert in a WBL clash. First quarter, Reagan Priest gives to Alexis Rupert for the trifecta. The Lady Cougars post the first 5 points of the night, but Bath gets the offense going. Bailey Dakin to Heidi Craddock for 3 of her own. Just like that, it's a tie ball game. And before the first quarter horn, Dakin gives to Jaden Hale for another long ball. Bath wins 45-30. More from the WBL. Shawnee traveling to the Fieldhouse in Elida. First quarter, Alyssa Stoller to Deanna Lewis, the senior with the opening bucket of the game for Shawnee. Elida showing some defense. Sienna Kuhn gets the steal. Then it's all the way to the rack for the 5'3" sophomore. Bulldogs trailing by 3, and then moments later they take the lead. Hope Carter with the 15-footer. Elida goes on to win 59-53. In the Northwest Conference, league co-leading Columbus Grove hosting Spencerville. Third quarter, Riley Seibert buries the 3-pointer. The Lady Dogs have opened up a 51-14 lead. At the other end, Kelsey Schaefer dishes to Abigail Satterfield in close. The sophomore puts 2 on the visitor side of the board, but this is all Grove. Paige Bellman takes it to the hoop for 2 of her 21. Columbus Grove wins 73-24. Bluffton is the other team yet to suffer an NWC loss this winter. The Lady Pirates host their rivals from Allen East tonight. First quarter, Katie Prater drives to the hoop for the layup. The home team grabs an 8-2 lead. Mustangs with the answer. Allison Richardson to Tori Newland to Alyssa Young, who lays it in. It's a 10-6 game, but Bluffton emerges victorious. Kayla White snags the steal, heads the other way, and the layup. The Lady Pirates stay unblemished in league play, winning 58-40. Track foes battle as Lima Senior welcomes St. Ursula to town. Third quarter, Spartans starting from the land of 3. Taja Oglesby cans the triple try. Lima Senior down by 4. Now we go inside, where Oglesby is there to clean up the missed shot. The sophomore puts the Spartans within 2. It's a close game throughout. Latwan Cowan firing from long range. This game goes into overtime. Lima Senior comes out on top 55-50. Bill Tafflinger making a return to LCC. The former T-Bird coach bringing his Ada Bulldogs to town. Fourth quarter, Madison Stolley on the break. The layup is good. Stolley scoring a team-high 28 points on the night. Ada responds with Haley Wiss dialing from long distance. The connection is good, but LCC was too much tonight. Hannah Garver feeds Madeline Moeller. LCC wins 75-52. Perry making the short trip across town to face off against Temple Christian. Third quarter, Perry starting things from the outside. Tia Barfield stroking one from deep. The freshman gives Perry a 37-25 lead. Temple responds with 3 of their own. Sophie White is good from beyond the arc. She scores a team-high 16, but the Pioneers could not surpass the Commodores. Barfield is good from mid-range as well. Perry wins 59-45. Let's take a break here on Your News Now Sports, but when we come back, a preview of the upcoming boys basketball WBL battle between Elida and Shawnee after this quick timeout. So far, it's a 2-horse race for boys basketball in the Western Buckeye League, but Elida continues to keep pace with Ottawa-Glandorf and Wapakoneta. The Bulldogs are a game out of first, and they need a win to remain in striking distance of the Titans and Redskins. However, Shawnee hopes to take the Bulldogs down a notch at home this Friday for the second time this season. Our Eddie Kilroy has more on the Indians and Bulldogs, who will renew their rivalry tomorrow at Lappin Gymnasium.
For the first time in 3 years, the Elida boys basketball team won 4 consecutive games in the regular season. Their last 3 wins came by 3 points or less, giving them the boost they needed to forge through the rest of their schedule.
We're taking our momentum from game to game. Got a lot of trust in our coaching staff, and they're getting us prepared for each game. And the chemistry feels like it's really clicking. and we hope we can just continue what's going on.
The Bulldogs will travel to Shawnee for a rematch of the Elida Tip-Off Classic Finals. It was during the fourth quarter of that game where the Indians went on an 18-point run to help secure the victory. If they're up in the fourth quarter once again, Elida doesn't plan on letting another lead slip away.
We've got to limit our turnovers, and especially the turnovers that lead to points. And then, we want to push the ball, but that really feeds into what Shawnee wants to do. So we're still going to try to push it, but when we don't have it, we need to execute in the half court.
In Shawnee's camp, the Indians are trying to keep their slight momentum going. They snapped a 3-game losing skid with back-to-back victories, including their most recent against Kenton, where they scored 87 points.
We got 70 points in the paint on Friday night, which is out of our 87. That's pretty impressive. We know we've struggled to score, especially during that losing streak a little bit there, so it was nice to see the ball go through the net for us.
Shawnee remains 2 games out of first in the Western Buckeye League standings, so they'll need to win out their conference games, plus get a little help to contend for a league title. Taking down Elida is the first step in their goal, but it won't be easy.
Daniel Unders, he's a tough player. He's going to be hard to stop because he knocks down anything if he's open. And they want to limit us in transition, and they want to hit shots on us in the half court, so I'm pretty confident, though.
In Lima, Eddie Kilroy, your News Now Sports.
Great work, Eddie. There will be one Ohio State alum missing from the NFL Combine. Former Buckeye safety Malik Hooker will be absent due to surgery on his labrum and for a hernia. Hooker says the surgeries went just fine and he's already up and walking. The All-American tallied 7 interceptions for the Buckeyes last season, including an FBS leading 3 pick-sixes, one of those against rival Michigan. And even though he's going to miss the Combine, I think he had a great season last year, so I think he'll be just fine.
All right, sounds good, John. We'll be back with stocks.